Fiori in fiorello, l'amore è bello vicino a te. Mi fa sognare, mi fa tremare, chissà perché. Fior di margherita, cos'è mai la vita? Se non c'è l'amore che il nostro cuore fa palpitar. Fior di verbena, se qualche pena l'amor ci dà. Fa come il vento che in un momento poi passa e va. Ma quando tu sei con me, io son felice perché fiori in fiorello, l'amore è bello vicino a te. Fiore di verbena, la qualche pena l'amor ci dà. Fa come il vento che in un momento poi passa e va. Ma quando tu sei con me, io son felice perché fiori in fiorello, l'amore è bello vicino a te, vicino a te, vicino a te.
Student's message: hello, esteemed mentor. Thank you so much. I will continue to focus more and more on studying your movements and improving. These past few days, I've watched many videos of Delmonico, Gigli, Di Stefano, Corelli, Lanza, Lori Volpi, Claudio Villa, Francesco Albanese, Buzea, Caruso, in the only video where he appears while singing, and all the great tenors from the past. My goal wasn't to imitate their sound, but to observe their movements and understand how they help themselves sing better through their bodies. Yesterday, after watching these videos all weekend, I tried to sing like Narciso Parigi, as you suggested. I'm sending you the recording. The volume was set to the minimum. I sang the first note with chest voice, and the ending of the phrase was from forte to piano, always using the abdomen for support. No sound should exceed my clavicle. Also, the smile was natural, meaning the singing was instinctively joyful. 2. My response. I listened to your singing and it sounds very good. Narciso Parigi is currently the most suitable tenor for you to study. Singing with a soft volume and keeping the sound below the clavicle is excellent. Your oral mask no longer has the wrong tension and your voice production is very natural. Even in your first attempt to imitate him, you've made great progress. This is your talent. Right now, don't rush to imitate other tenors. Focus on imitating him. I can't remember the name of the song and I don't have a reference to describe it, but based on my judgment, I first want to tell you that you've undergone a singing transformation from incorrect methods to correct ones. At first, it will feel unnatural and difficult because your instinct is to produce those forceful sounds from your old oral mask technique. But you've succeeded, and that's not easy. Although it's hard, you're not far from mastering the proper breath support technique. You must persist. The feeling of singing now is something you must remember and consolidate. You need to completely forget the wrong methods of the past. Start with a soft volume and work on building the breath column from your clavicle to your lower abdomen. Even though your breath column is still thin, don't rush it. Take your time. I have many of my original vocal exercises that I will gradually share with you. My student said, These past few days, I've watched many videos of Delmonico, Gigli, Di Stefano, Corelli, Lanza, Lauri Volpi, Claudio Villa, Francesco Albanese, Buzea, Caruso in the only video where he appears while singing. But I remind you that you shouldn't study Corelli as his technique is incorrect, and even the slightest bad influence could have negative consequences for you. Some of his movements are those of dramatic tenors, and while movements can assist singing, for now, you should not try to imitate them. Focus on learning from Luciano Virgili. Since you've just begun to activate your internal breath column with correct soft volume, you don't need large movements at this stage. For the song, I would give you 90 points for the final vibrato. Most people cannot produce it. Though there is still room for improvement, I'm not giving you many additional requirements right now. You can listen to your final vibrato yourself. It's very advanced. This will help you build more confidence to become the best tenor in the world. You're only just starting. My student said, "I'm looking forward to your feedback. I have a positive evaluation of myself, especially regarding my attitude. I finally enjoyed singing without worrying about anything and simply sang. For the score, I would give myself 60 points. The missing 40 points are due to some flaws in my breathing because I can feel the vibrations in my body when I sing. My abdomen and lower back hurt. I see my chest moving up and down. My shoulders move with the breathing. My hands outline the rhythm and sound of the breath, but I still feel some slight tension around my mouth. Although it's much less than before, it's still there and needs to be eliminated. But yesterday, I felt that my body is really starting to adapt to this new self. In fact, right after that, I sang with Francesco Albanese. Before sending the recording of me singing with Albanese, I'm waiting for your feedback to see how I did with Parigi. My response? I agree with your self-assessment. Feeling the vibrations in your body is very good, and you need to remember when the vibrations are stronger. I understand. I went through the same process. At the beginning, the body vibration feeling comes occasionally. Sometimes it's there, sometimes not, sometimes strong, sometimes weak. But once you remember how to make the body vibrate, you need to increase the intensity of those vibrations. Don't worry about how the sound will be when you increase the vibration, whether it sounds good or not. Don't focus on that. Just try to increase the intensity a little bit today and a little bit more tomorrow. This is the singer's self-awareness. You also need to pay attention to the state of your body when the vibrations are most easily felt. You need to find this sensation. This ability comes from the flexibility of your chest and abdomen, and I will explain these techniques more later. One thing you can do now is to even out the volume of the song you are learning. Do you understand what I mean? Some parts can be softened, others need to be strengthened. Narciso Parigi is like this. First, you need to even out the volume of the sound. This is your goal for now.